Yo,
Well, you want me to say hi? Okay, I'm gonna restart
yo,
this.
yo, yo, yeah. You guys want to hear a story?
What the heck? Hold on.
Y'all want to
What
hear a
is it?
story?
Hold on.
Y'all want to hear a
Explain
story?
story.
Story, just a story.
Why are you so
Bro,
Y'all want to hear a story, bro?
flat like that?
Why y'all not answering the question, bro?
go
I'm gonna
ahead.
Alright,
answer.
y'all believe in consciousness, bro? Y'all believe in consciousness?
Oh
What?
Lord.
Y'all believe in consciousness?
Wait, this is bad. Why his joint says killer?
Nah, relax, bro. Relax. Just answer the
Bro,
question.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Why is she like that? Is she okay?
Listen, she
Where the
new
doors
to this
at?
game.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, you want to hear a story then?
Where the doors?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So, do you like psychology stuff? Psychological stuff? Like your brain,
Kind,
stuff that happen in the brain?
kinda. I'm not
Alright,
really interested in it though, so yeah.
why not? You don't think the brain is crazy?
Your brain is crazy. You is flat as
Nah.
hell,
Bro, I'm not flat though. What are you talking about?
bro. Look
Like,
at
listen,
your
listen.
body.
So, I decided to be flat, right? So the reason why I decided to be flat because they're gonna play this game Neighbors, right? Where I just join people's world and then like kind of show them like a psychological trick how the brain works. Like they could believe what they hear and say what they want, and no one would believe them because they're hearing what they're hearing and saying what they're saying. So are you
You
really
literally.
conscious?
Oh no.
Hey, bro, you wanna hear a story?
Go ahead.
Okay, okay, okay. So you believe in consciousness, right?
I what?
Do you believe in consciousness?
What do you mean by that?
So do you believe that you're conscious?
Um, sure. It's a little vague,
It
but
is.
sure.
It is vague. But what do you claim as consciousness?
I don't know. Like, I need to hear your definition because I think everybody thinks of it differently.
But what if you think about it differently? But that's what you believe that you think, because that's you being conscious, and I could think about it differently, because that's also me being consciousness. But if I tell you what I'm
Okay.
thinking, you say you either agree or disagree. But why are you even disagree or agree? Why don't you just pick one or the other? So, are you
So
conscious?
it's because I don't think about consciousness.
Uh huh.
I actually don't need to think about stuff like that. But I guess you can say I'm unconscious then. Like, damn.
But why do you? Is it so? Do you believe then a stone could be having this dream right now where it decided it was like a stick figure dude joining neighbors and like saying he's gonna tell someone a story, but he doesn't even tell the story. They start talking about like a random stuff. Like, what if they hear what they're hearing and seeing what they're seeing and believing what they're believing? Because that's just them seeing the world how the world is to them. But everyone sees stuff differently and understands stuff and feels stuff differently. So how do you know what their experience right now is not the truth?
Honestly, it really don't have to make sense because it's a Roblox game and I'm ready to hear anything and
Dude,
nothing, I
really?
guess. Like,
So you believe in AI, right? You know what AI is?
um, yes, artificial intelligence. We literally have AI like ChatGPT right now, so
Dude, really? That's cool. Oh, y'all just did that. Okay, so what if like one day humans are gonna like discover this like very advanced AI, like a quantum AI basically, because like binary code, like binary is like in zeros and one, but like there's a computer now that
no,
is.
I'm not even gonna lie. You're just throwing in random words,
But you
thinking that it's
you gotta pay
gonna
attention.
confuse me, but you're just the stuff you're using, it doesn't go together. Like it does not go together. You're just throwing in random ass
But you
words.
gotta listen because every story comes around, bro. I'm telling you a story. I actually want to hear a story. You said, yeah, go ahead.
You don't have a story though. You're just
Yes, I
yapping about 10
am.
different things.
Yes, I am. That was
Yeah,
the
and then
that,
you're talking about how you're yapping about 10 different things,
that
but
was the
then you're
story.
you're trying to act like some deep philosophical thing right
That
now.
was the story. But we're having
Like
we're,
what?
we're having a conversation here. You're still here though. So are you the crazy one or am I the crazy one?
I don't think I'm crazy. I think I'm just bored.
Yeah, bro.
And
That's you being conscious. Whenever you're conscious, like your brain just like decide to. at random time just say random stuff and do random stuff. But then while you're doing, you're like, why am I doing that? Why would I do that? But like, I mean, when you were doing, you didn't
I
realize
think
you were
you
doing it.
might be bored.
Doing what?
I think you're the one that's actually bored.
Am I
Like you're
bored?
just saying all these things.
But you're the one who said you were
Yes, you're
bored.
bored. I think we're all bored.
Are we all bored? Then why
We're
do we make
mostly our
fun
neighbors.
stuff? Then why do we make fun stuff then? You think we make fun stuff to
Because
keep
we're
us?
bored. What do you mean?
But
That's the
why would
exact
we?
reason people
But
make fun things because they're bored.
if we made fun stuff, then that at some point we should make fun stuff where we'll never be bored again. But we keep making new stuff.
Because people become used to things. It's what is it called? I don't remember what it's called, but there's a word for that where you get used to something, you get bored, and
Then,
then you need something else too.
but they make stuff like Batman and Superman and like Deadpool. Like Deadpool, who or where he's a character in his like own movie. Like, couldn't he like write anything in his own movie? Then why did he like let his wife die and all that? Like, I was
Yeah,
watching
you're
this
right.
video the
Like
other
you're
day.
right, because like, why did I stay here?
And
Why did I stay
listen,
here? Like,
I know it's crazy, but like you wouldn't think that is
I
weird,
gotta go. I gotta go for real.
man. Yo,
Ah. Hey,
howdy,
hey, Zing.
howdy.
How Sing?
No, howdy, howdy,
including me.
bro. Howdy.
Howdy. How are you
How
doing?
how you doing, fella? You good, man? Wanna hear a story?
I'm doing great. Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna tell
I'm
us.
just down for a story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, bet. So I'm gonna tell you a story, right, about this character who he's a human being, right? So he does human things like he have thoughts, he's conscious, he could do what he wants, see what he wants, and does anything
hmm
basically, right? One day he decide he
hmm
meets someone, one of his human friends, right? He's also aware,
hmm
conscious, and can do literally anything he wants. So decide to have a conversation about they're gonna make humans, right? Humans came about. Different people has different beliefs in it. Like some people believe in Christianity, Big
hmm
Bang. Do you believe in the Big Bang?
hmm Yeah, I do.
Yes. So yeah, the Big Bang theory apparently is like we a big explosion happened in the universe, singularity
hmm
perchance, and then the explode created so much energy that everything happened like instantly. But like, what was there before there? Because for that to happen, that means something had to have been there. But we can't create nor destroy
Do we know?
energies. That's what I'm saying. That's why, like, does he know if he's
hmm
being conscious right now, and did he just make the entire story up, or did it
hmm
actually happen?
hmm You
Yeah.
tell me.
Well, yeah. I'm talking to you, guy. Remember we're making the story. You're the human. We're
hmm
making the story. Yes.
No, I don't remember where I came from. If you're asking that.
Oh, you remember where you came from? Okay, okay, okay. So basically, we're like Deadpool, right? We break the fourth wall and the fifth wall. We could like make stories, and then that story could become real or it could not be real. But like anything could be technically real, but not real at the same time. So me and you is making a character that
hmm
literally is being human right now. He's thinking. He's very conscious. He's aware that he's sitting here listening to a 2D character talk about a random stuff. And then once you realize that you're just in the game still, you're actually just in a game, a Roblox game, you're gonna realize that, hey, back to the story. Do you think you're conscious?
Are you talking about like simulation theory, kind
No,
of like a splinter of that?
no, 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 no. I'm just asking. Are you curious? Like, how would you define curiosity right now? I'm not curiosity. Like awareness that you are human. How do you know you exist? Does a rock exist? What if you're like a tree in the mountain, like where no one could reach you?
Well, I feel like that's up to people who are like much more smarter than I am, but I feel like I'm existing right now.
You exist. What does it mean to exist though? Like feel, smell,
To
touch,
just be here
to
in the
just be
moment.
here in the moment, in the moment. All right, bet, 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 bet. We could use that. We could use that. So being in the moment. Define being in the moment.
just me talking to you right now. You exist. I exist.
Okay,
I
okay.
mean, just being here, just in the moment.
So should we add that in the story like ooh, should we add that in the story as a later time, like when they discover like what consciousness and existence mean? Like, what if like we all come from like when the universe exploded? Like we're just energy, like a big ball of energy, right? And we operate a different
Mhm.
frequency, meaning our frequency, whatever our frequency changes, that means that we also changes. But like, what if like when we sleep, it's like
Yeah, like
us,
dimensions.
yeah, like dimension, like we're fifth beings, we're fifth being objects right now,
Hmm.
telling a story about a conscious person. But being conscious, what does it mean to conscious, to be conscious, to exist? All these words we have, all these questions. Why do we have these questions?
Because we can think, at least to the extent that we are able to, and words are there for communication purposes,
But but how do we
to
know?
channel our thoughts into reality.
But how do we know like that we're thinking right now? What if we're just like following a script? Like when you type in a word in Google and to translate it, it just repeats the words
Hmm.
exactly. What if our brain is like a computer, but like we're like so advanced? You know, we're so advanced that we recreate objects in games to basically fix our problems in reality.
Hmm.
Like say,
It
okay,
could
say
be.
so
We'll
like
never truly know, but
literally like
it
self.
could be.
Like for example, like we could have given it like consciousness. Like when it conscious, it's aware. It needs food. It needs water. So for it to get food and water, we could implement legs. Like it start crawling around, to find food. When it gets to food where it's at, it stays. Then we give it hands to like grab stuff. Then when we need
Right.
vision, we need vision for it to see where it's going. So it needs like a sense of the world. Well, like what is seeing, what is it hearing? Like you gotta label like words, chair, plants, Adam and Eve. Like you know how Christians believe in like Jesus or God made the world. Like they're
Hmm.
believing in like a well, no, don't bring real religious into this. No, no religion. You believe in religion. No religion. Yeah, religions are bad. We can't really say which
Okay.
is good or not because that started a whole war. But like for that war to had happened,
I got it.
someone decided to invent something that they really wanted, and then boom, a whole war started. A
Hmm.
billion, bunch of loss was life, bunch of lives were lost, and then
Hmm.
like suddenly it just stopped, and then like all these new technology came out. Which made me curious though, like why are they
Hmm.
trying to hold us back? Shouldn't they like be trying to figure out like the secret to life and all that? But what if they already figure it out, and now it needs so much energy they have to have human beings trapped inside of a generation machine that like it feeds on their thoughts, like because you know how much
Hmm.
voltage watches in your brain when you send out a single thought? It's a lot. So if they just have us stuff in
Hmm.
the machine where we think about stuff that they give us to think about, and then we find like
Hmm.
the stuff for it, because everything already exists. Everything exists and everything doesn't exist. Because digits, did we invent digits like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Did we invent those, or did they already exist? We just discovered them. I'm talking to you,
I
man.
think
Answer.
it's more on the path of. I was gonna. I think it's not the path of discovery, but it already existed since, like, you see one, two, three trees.
One, two, three
But we
trees.
can just channel it in ways that we interpret it and understand it in words and like numerals.
Yeah, but ones. You think everything like the tree bat? Remember, you're a tree. You just like a random tree still up on a hill, and then you feel like the tree would like have a random thought process. Do you think trees even think? But you can't even say tree thinks or not, because how do you know if you're thinking right now? How do you know if you're curious? The tree could be curious, but like it experienced different phases
Hmm.
of. So that would be like different phases of consciousness, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? What should be the highest phase of consciousness, though?
Omnipotence,
Omnipotence.
like
That's just like
God
being,
tier level.
yeah, being everywhere, here and there. But for us to imagine that as God tier, wouldn't that mean that like at some point there was a God before, and that we remember a God, or like some massive object or something so powerful to be able to do that?
Well, it's just a phrase we use for referring to things that we don't really understand and think is everywhere.
But remember,
It might exist, it might not.
remember, I'm telling the story. I'm telling the story, dog. You gotta pay attention. I'm telling the story about joining the game. We're joining the game, and then we're going to
Mhm.
this random process. We're making characters right now, so anything that says and happen, it's basically their logic. It's very confusing, though. For
Mhm.
some reason, you decide to sit here and listen the entire time. I don't know. The consciousness, being conscious is very confusing. I don't understand it either. The end. That's the story.
I agree. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what you doing?
I was listening to your story. I liked it.
Are you
It
conscious
was
right
very
now?
thought provoking. I'd like to believe I am. I'm
Are
not
you?
unconscious. I'm not like asleep.
But I feel like when you're asleep, it's like you go on this whole memory loop of like bunch of deja vu where like you join this game and then this could be somebody's dream right now because when you're dream like what really happens you have dreams right but dreams are like you're sleeping and you're imagining stuff but like sometimes you have dreams where it's so real and it actually happened because like the chemistry formula for Benadryl something like that was found by someone in their dream
Hmm.
like he discovered it in his dream bro in his dream but like so dreaming it could be like having split personality
Hmm.
but split personality would be like me and you right now because you're conscious I'm conscious so you could be doing your own thing I could be doing my own thing but like at what point would it like cross us over that would be kind of like deja vu though right because you ever like have like you've been through this moment before and you like can't understand it but you feel so real
Hmm.
but it never happened before how do you
Yeah,
know
that
like
happens a lot.
yeah, deja vu. Like you never, yeah, you deja vu. I've been here before. You had never been here though. Why does it feel so real? Or like, why can your body dream that it's falling? Like, how can it represent the fear of falling or the feeling of falling, but you never felt before? I mean, you probably felt before. I fell out of a tree before when I was little, kind of hurt. But like, does that mean that your brain like
Hmm.
takes past experiences and saves it and like could recreate it?
I mean, it can be stuff like similarities. So like, the situation could be very, very similar,
Hmm.
or it can just be your brain just feeling a certain sensation that just you describe as deja vu. Could be
Yeah,
both. Could be
but
either.
that to happen, that would mean like the brain had to have experienced it before. But if it never experienced it before, it could like create the feeling of it based on like past data analyzed. Like a computer basically, like AI. I feel like AI one day you're gonna make like advanced AI or quantum AI is gonna be like could do literally anything. But like if I could think about it, someone else could think about it. Why has it not happened before? It's like saying like counting back to the tree, like 1, 2, 3, right? Digits were discovered, but a human created them. I mean, a human could have created them or just discovered like who created digits? Why are they there? Why were they there? Why are they there? How many digits are there? Why is infinity? You believe infinity would goes on forever? So for infinity to have happened, someone had to think of infinity, and for something to be infinite mean it happened,
Well,
but like, is it a loop?
infinity is just a concept, right? Especially in mathematics,
Is it?
where infinity is just defined by different things. Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's
you
not
can't
true
prove it.
universe in mathematics, but
Yeah, but they can't.
you
They,
obviously can prove it in mathematics.
no, I mean you can't disprove it. You can't disprove it because proving something, you proving it right. Disproving it doesn't mean you haven't proved it yet.
What?
Listen. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm trying to confuse you, right? Remember, I'm telling you a story about confusing you. So pay attention. Listen. I asked you if you're conscious, right?
Well, you're accomplishing that because I'm super confused right now.
Okay. Let's start over. All right. So you're gonna tell a story about someone who's been conscious having another consciousness with some two friends at dinner having a conversation about being conscious, or we could have it where like Batman. You know Batman, right?
Right.
So Batman basically his parents died, super rich guy. He decided to go save the world, right? And in saving the world, he met other superheroes. But like why did someone even came up with the idea of Batman? Like, you just sit there randomly and think, I'm gonna make an orphan become a superhero. But where did they get the idea of superhero? Who was the first person to invent a superhero? Why did he even invent a superhero? What's the point of superheroes? Like, why are they not real? Like, do you think the world would be better with superheroes or as villains?
No, I feel like if people had power, things would spiral into chaos very quickly.
If people had power,
Especially the power scaling.
if
Yeah.
people had power. So, what if the best way to get rid of humans is wait, no, not get rid of humans. What if the best way to wait, are we getting? We're trying to get rid of humans or we're trying to save them? Which one?
hmm Uh, I,
Yo, what's up? How you doing, bro?
Hello. I wanna,
What's so funny?
yeah, I wanna hear. Yeah, I wanna hear a joke,
Sure.
but not a joke, more like a story. Alright, so you gotta listen. I need to
Yeah.
be. I may need you to be very, very conscious and aware of what I'm about to tell you. Okay, listen to everything and pay attention. All right.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell you a story. Right. About these guys, right? They decided to get on the game Neighbors. So while they were on the game, they decided to go around a bunch of people's houses telling them stories, right? So the first story was this dude, right? He had a sister. His sister had a boyfriend. The boyfriend was related to the sister
Yeah.
by being in a relationship. But different people view different relationships like brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters are like, your blood, your mother and your father, but the story character, he didn't have parents, so he's just an orphan, right? So he decided to go out and save the world, but in trying to save the world, he met this guy. And this guy and him, they get along very well. So one day they decided to link up at the mall. Where at the mall they saw this
Yeah.
girl. She was a baddie, by the way, 10 out of 10, would recommend. So they decided, one of the friends decided to go over and talk to the baddie, right? I mean, obviously the baddie dubbed him,
Yeah.
dubbed him and got with the friend instead. So, I mean, honestly, if, they dumped you to get with your friend, then that's kind of okay. Like, why would you care? But nah, he didn't think that was fine, bro. Bro went back home. He sat down. He thought about it. He got the Glock. He went over. He laid her out. Laid the boyfriend out. They called the cops. The cops showed up. The boyfriend wasn't there, so they decided to open an investigation. So for opening the investigation on him, now he decided to flee the country. While he flee the country to anything like say Germany, he went to Germany, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so while in Germany, right, on Germany, he decided to participate in one of the Russian scientists' sleep studies. So basically, the sleep studies were there for people who decided to join the army. So if you want to participate in the sleep study, you gotta join the army. So basically, they lock you in a room and they like fill the room with gas. The gas was called I can't tell you what that was because I don't want you to try it and end up hurting yourself. So the gas basically have them awake for 3 days. So on the third day, they felt fine. Like that's the highest they ever been. Like they were like very high. When I say high, bro, like they were talking to people who wasn't even there. They were hearing stuff. They were seeing stuff. They could like imagine. They could hear. They could like literally hear music. They basically feel like they were alive, but they've been dead. They've been dead like on the first day because the body can't go 24 hours of sleep. Or if it does, you start hallucinating, seeing stuff. So basically, he decided to not do that because that's why would you do that? And it would be like him being conscious, but he's not really aware that he's being conscious. Because at that point, once you get locked in that room, it's over, buddy. They're not letting you out because it's 100% failure. You're not gonna live again. But the dudes in there,
Yeah.
they believed that they were conscious because they had memories connected, like EKG, to their brain, which could like read the brain waves in their brains. And they, even though their body were dead, their brain waves were still like functioning, like so they were still having thoughts and imagination. But
Mm-hmm.
how could he even tell if you were conscious? Because you probably just constantly sit here and just probably zoned out, so you didn't even hear half of what I said. But like I said a lot, and you probably heard some of it, but you still decided to sit here and listen to the story. Why?
Well, I mean, I wanted to give you the chance to tell your story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So was the story good or bad?
Because I know what it's like to not be heard, and I would like to be the person to hear others out.
Why did you get hurt?
I said I know what it feels like to not be heard,
Oh, why are you
and I
not
would
being
like to
heard?
be the person who hears others out. Huh?
Why are you not being heard, man?
Uh, well, I mean, don't know. People just don't care.
Yeah, people usually don't care, but what if we live in a world where everybody cares? Do you think that's
Well,
impossible?
I see that being good and bad.
Why is it good or bad?
Well,
Remember, I'm hearing you
if
now, man. Listen.
everybody cared about if everybody cared about every little thing that happened to them, then this world would be really fragile.
You don't think it's already fragile?
Well, yeah, but even more so.
What makes it so fragile, though?
There's a lot of things.
Like,
Uh, for example, we have we have poverty for one. We have wars, which are usually fought over nothing, and the general state of the world right now is less than ideal.
yeah, but I feel like humans did good and bad, but I think mainly good because like the invention of like AI is like scary, but it's also so good at the same time because like AI is it's basically being intelligent, right? Like you could ask it a question that it just generated an answer. Like the answer is all saved in the database. They have access to all the database and everything, right? So why don't they make
Yeah.
everything like more peaceful and easy? Like, what is the point? Like I feel like if they were conscious and like aware and like tried to be a better person, you think they'd like just give them money and like take care of people, right? But the world isn't like that. Why is that? Why do we exist? Like, what's the point of all of this?
Well, to that I would say that I don't. I think you're kind of oversimplifying it because the world is a complex place with complex problems that are not so easy to solve. It's not all black and white.
Dude, but that's what someone smart would say. I'm not smart. I'm just making up a random story to confuse you, and you're just gonna listen to it, and we're gonna have random stories and a conversation, which makes no sense in the end because we can't figure out what is being conscious or not. Like, what are you hearing? What I'm saying? I could say what I've been saying. You could say what I've been saying. I could hear what you've been saying, but you can't hear what I've been saying. But we can't prove who what I said because I don't know what I said, and you don't know what I said. It's all to just confuse
I'm
you
gonna be
because
honest, dude. I don't get what you're on about.
exactly that was the story. The story is just to confuse you.
Yeah, well, consider me confused.
Yeah, but remember that your brain, you decide to sit here and listen here because you know what it feels like to not be heard. So you decide to listen to this confusing story, even though you know you're still here, but your brain decided to like, hear it out. Maybe the story's gonna make sense, and maybe in the end we'll find out the truth. But who knows what the truth is? We just exist to exist. We could hear what we could hear, we could see what we could see, we could do
I'm
what we
gonna be
could do.
honest, dude. Part of the reason why I didn't skip you is because most other people on here are fucking dickheads.
Oh, whoa, 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 man! Don't cuss. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Remember, we're playing a game. We're playing a game. Don't cuss. You can't cuss yet.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean, though. That's why I just joined the game to either confuse people or confuse people. Because confusing people is fun. Because like then you could like be in the room for so long. I've been like last time I was in the room for someone for like 20 minutes, and then she just realized that I didn't just start telling the story. I've been like telling the story the entire time I've been in the world, and then she's just like, "Wait a minute." This feel like deja vu. We had this conversation before, and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "You were telling me a story about trying to confuse this dude in a Roblox game, and then the guy himself started to get confused, and now they're here that he was telling the same confusing story the entire time."
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she did have a deja vu. Who knows?
Did you have a deja vu?
No.
What do you mean now? Have you not like? Are you not following the story?
Well, I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest. I was. I wasn't really listening.
You wasn't listening, man. What happened? I thought you do listen. You know what it's not like to being heard. Why would you not listen to the story?
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped following after a certain point.
What point?
Uh, I don't fucking know.
Bro, you
Dude,
see,
it's like, it's like 4:30 a.m. man. Don't do this.
dude, listen. It's 5:55 for me, by the way, dude. Oh, that's crazy. Well, how long you been here?
5:55 what, a.m. or p.m.?
PM. Oh, AM. No, 5 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like up playing Sekiro all night. And I got bored, so I decided to hop on this game.
Yeah, I decided to get on the game to tell someone this confusing ass story. And you know, I like had people
Mm.
confused and asked them if they were conscious, but like we discussed that consciousness is basically hearing what you're hearing and saying what you're saying and believing what you're believing because no one could tell you what you're believing is wrong because you see what you see and you hear what you hear. You're like music. You hear that music? Listen to the music.
Gotta be honest, I'm not really much of a music guy.
You don't like music?
Well, I mean, it's not that I don't like music, it's that I don't listen to music very often.
Okay, why not? May I ask why not? Music is so common and chilling, like the way it makes your soul feel, like you
It's
know.
because it's because I can't focus when I'm listening to music. I only listen to music when I'm sad.
What you said?
Huh?
Why are you sad?
That's a different story.
Uh, you don't want to tell that story?
No,
Why?
because
Here,
I don't want to.
here, if you like, you know, you have free will, right?
I have free will and I choose to not share my hardships.
So, do you feel like consciousness and free will are the same thing, or the opposite of a coin?
Well, um, well, it depends because free will would require you to be conscious, but being conscious wouldn't necessarily mean that you have free will.
But why would you not have free will though? That's you being conscious. You consciously decide not to be free when everything happening in your
Well,
consciousness is just
okay.
like
Well, to answer that, we have to define what consciousness is. What do you define as consciousness?
there is no way to define it. You can't say this is not being conscious or it is. It's not. It's like literally, like I said, both heads of a
Well,
coin.
would you consider animals to be conscious? Because I don't
Yes,
think animals have free will. They
yes, they do. They could run, walk, see, eat. That's free will.
Yeah, but they well,
For
what is
that,
free will?
you'd have
That's the
to,
question.
yeah. What is will? You'd have to define will also, but you can't define anything because anything you could be
Man, this
anything
thing's
that
confusing.
it's confusing. That's the story. The story is supposed to be confusing. You gotta pay attention. Remember, I joined until you gotta be very pay attention. You gotta like listen to everything I've been saying and pay attention, or you're gonna get confused in the story, bro. Pay attention. Also, why are we standing? We were just sitting down.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You
let's
can
sit.
sit
Alright,
down if you
yeah,
want.
let's sit back down because my feet is getting tired. I'm like a stick dude. Not really a stick. I'm like paper mache. But like back to what I
Oh,
was saying.
you're like a cartoon.
Yeah, I'm a cartoon. Like cartoons. Why did people invent cartoons? I feel like they just got bored. But what is boredom? Why do they get bored?
Ugh.
Dude, pay attention. Meyer, hello.
What?
Meyer, listen. Are you paying attention?
Oh, dude, I like I like zoned out for a bit.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying you've been zoned out, bro. Like this shit feel like deja vu.
Whatever, man. I'm
Hello. Would you like to hear a story, madam? I don't think this one talks. Interesting. I shall slap her. Okay. How, Mr. Gingerbread Man? Oh, okay.
Hello? Yo, what's up, King?
Jacques, you want to hear a question, my boy?
Yeah, sure.
Not a question, a story time, my boy. It's been
Is it
Chris.
about a bad thing?
Nah. It's Christmas, man. You want to hear a story? It's Christmas. Come on, sit
Alright,
down.
alright,
Okay, so I'm Grandpa Joe. You know, I'm gonna tell you a story, right?
alright, bet.
All right, so remember, I joined, right? I joined your game. I'm gonna tell you a story. The story's gonna be very, very confusing. So you have to pay attention and listen to everything I tell you. Okay?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
All right. So it started, right? My computer was being very glitchy, right? It went on neighbors to play this game. I joined this dude world, and then I tried to connect my mic, but for some reason my microphone input was not working. So I decided to reboot it, right? Then it fixed, got on, I joined the game. Start by I asking him a question. I'm like, "Are you conscious?" You can answer the question. I'm asking
Oh,
you.
oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're conscious, right? You're conscious, right? You know what
Yeah,
consciousness means, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So what would you
Somewhat,
define
somewhat.
conscious? What do you define consciousness as?
Like how aware you are of yourself.
How aware? How aware do you think you are?
I'm pretty aware.
Pretty aware. So, do
That's
you
why I was
believe
like,
that a rock exists? Is it conscious? Is a rock conscious?
the rock conscious.
Yeah.
Like, does it think?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Do you think a rock is conscious?
No. Nah, no, 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 no. It's not.
You don't think it is?
No.
Can you prove that it is not? Yo, you wanna hear? You wanna hear a story? Yeah, thanks. You wanna hear a? You wanna hear a story?
Damn, wait, body goes. Hold on. Yes, I want to hear a story. Guys, look. He's literally T. His body is T.
Y'all wanna hear a
Sydney is
story?
L.
His body's door. The fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, listen. It's gonna be a Christmas story, guys. It's gonna be very confusing, very lots of loopholes and a lot of running
Merry
around.
Christmas.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be very confusing, so you gotta listen and pay attention, right?
Merry
Otherwise,
Christmas.
you will forget what we're talking about. So the story started, right?
Okay.
I decided to join these people world, right, and tell them a random ass story. The story could be a little bit about anything, cause like it's a story. You know, you can't say the story didn't happen or not, cause you know you being conscious is like you could hear and say what you want, believe what you want, and anything you hear, no one can tell you that's not what you're hearing. Exactly.
Yep.
Baba.
So, what do y'all think? What do you think? Are you guys think you're conscious?
Fact.
I'm very conscious
I think
conscious
I'm
right now.
unconscious.
Wait, what? What? Why do you say you're not conscious?
Because I'm currently staying up and like wow.
What?
I
What? Guys, you guys are not being very conscious right now.
don't want to.
Why are we all
Why are
pink?
we talking about consciousness?
Cause you're
Because we're dancing
conscious,
and we're conscious
but
of
we
the color
can't.
pink.
But we can decide. You don't know what consciousness means, though. You guys tell me what is consciousness. How do you know if you're conscious?
Consciousness is balls.
Conscious
It's knowing.
consciousness
It's
is when I
being
wake up
aware.
in the morning and I dab.
But
Consciousness is when you wake up in the morning.
And my dad.
but when you're dreaming, though, like guys, when you're dreaming, you have a dream that feels so
I must
real.
be dreaming.
Yeah, because when you dream, you have dreams that feel so
I
real.
must
But like
be.
some dreams become reality. So what does that mean? Does that mean like you're seeing the future?
Dream.
Donatella Versace.
You guys are not paying attention right now.
We are. We
Pay
are.
attention. I'm very well
So why are
aware.
you guys not answering the question? I'm saying
Together alone.
you guys could be
We're
having
very
dreams right now.
conscious.
Look, this is my conscious
But what
dream.
is a dream? What is a dream? How you know if it's not a dream right now? Because you guys dream, right? Do you guys not dream?
Dream
Dream.
is when you're unconscious and then there's like a thing playing in your head
But why do your dreams feel so real? Your friend
because
just left, by the way. You're not gonna chase after
mama.
her.
I'm right here.
She didn't leave. She's right here, exactly. But remember, guys, there were three of us now. See?
But be conscious of that.
But there was three of us. There was three of us. One of them left.
No, she's out there, bro.
Why is she? Why she leave?
Be there or be squared. That's what she
Be
said.
there or be squared? Is she squared? It's
Be
like
there
it's
or be
neighbors
squared.
though.
Are you conscious of why people say that? It's because you're not around.
Yeah.
Oh, so where are you at right now?
I'm at my house.
Me too, dude. I'm like this.
I'm at my room.
Yeah, me too. I'm like consciously aware of telling people like confusing stories to make them conscious that they're here to listen to a confusing story. But then we just keep talking about random stuff. Like then we just come back right around into loops so and circles. Cause
Word.
yeah, guys, are you paying attention?
I am very conscious of the conversation right now.
So what was the story about that we started with?
Christmas.
All right, you left. Next. All right, so what's your name?
Let's go out to it.
Yeah, let's come on.
Christmas.
Mm.
Talked about Christmas and then the consciousness of Christmas.
So is Christmas conscious? Why do we have Christmas? Who invented Christmas?
It's about
Because you celebrate the
loving
Christ.
and appreciating the people around you.
But if
Christianity.
Christian
Christmas gifts.
Christmas is about gifts, but who made who made gifts? Who made Christmas? Who made Christmas?
Santa Claus.
Who made? Never mind, I find how I like you. And then I decided right. So in the story, what?
Are you Chrysler?
In the story, mate. In the story, right? In the story, mate.
Life.
You realize you're conscious. We're all conscious, but in the story, we should tell a story. You guys want to tell a Christmas story?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys a Christmas story.
Let's hear it.
Wait, before we do
Christmas story.
Guys, wait, before we do Christmas song. Before we do that.
What? Owl.
Oh, we
Wait,
could
guys,
do
I
this
have a
too in
really
real life,
good
bro.
story for you.
What's the story? Come
You
on.
just have to you have to listen to the audio.
Aliazi, before you do a story, can we do like a singing competition?
Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
Wait, one by one. Okay, let's all sit down and the black guy goes first.
Excuse you, I'm Jamaican. Don't ever.
Is that not black?
I don't know. Probably. I identify Jamaican. Put your hands on my shoulder. Okay. I'm done. The end.
Get out.
Oh,
Just
shucks.
sit down.
Okay,
You
okay.
should go your turn.
I was sitting down.
Me? No, I don't want to participate in this. Just go do it. Such a liar. What? Just go do it. Anytime. Just go do it. All I want for Christmas is you.
You guys wanna play? You guys wanna hit? You guys wanna play? You guys wanna play? How?
Shut up, Zing. All I want for Christmas is you.
How long is this video gonna be?
Okay, whatever. Elias, your turn.
Okay.
Shut up, everyone.
Oh, hi, Mr. Claus. It's me, Logan Paul. 22 Christmas ain't heard from you at all.
Horrendous singing. Nay, women, don't ever say that again.
So good, though. I like that one. My turn. Zin, where's she? I'm gonna wait for her.
You know, she got brushes on her hand because she's a woman to scrub the dishes.
Guys, wait. Wait, guys. Guys, wait.
Wallahi.
Wallahi.
Guys, he didn't like my
Why did you know I'm gonna say wallahi?
I love it.
Oh, maybe because I'm not team, maybe because I'm nice, maybe I met Mr. Claus and hit it twice.
Bro, what are you guys singing right now?
Thinking that my Timmy told me that's a crime.
What is going on?
Sing, but my turn.
Guys, are you guys or are you consciously saying you guys are saying any and everything you guys want to
Can I
write?
sing? Oh my god, all of you had your Can I sing?
Who's in the background? You hear that?
Yeah, that's my sister.
You got a sister, you sound like a man.
You shut up, go sit down.
Oh, who said that? Oh no, okay.
Go sit down. Shut the fuck up. Let's sing. Okay, my sister wants to sing in my place, so she starts. Yalla, go. Shut up. Hey, these girls are insane.
Yeah, sing it. Juicy World on the beat.
All girls
All the same, yeah. They keep rolling my brain, yeah. Make me go insane, yeah.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Okay, he just
Wallahi,
laughed.
wallahi, wallahi.
Can you shut up? We just
I'm
laughed
done.
when you
Why
said
are you guys hating on my singing? I could
okay, my
sing.
turn. My turn. My turn.
Stop.
Shut up.
Keep
Shut up.
singing.
Hey, these girls are insane.
Yeah.
All girls are the same.
Hey. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You wanted to
Nice
sing.
guys always finish. Shut up. Nice guys always finish faster. No that. Excuse me.
Guys. You laughing like a bunch of schoolgirls. Yep. Shush, shush, shush.
Can you shut up for a second? All day, guys. Wallah, all day,
Ow.
Malak is like, all day, Malak is like, all girls are the same.
Ow!
Is that why she wanted to do a
Ah!
singing
I
contest?
don't know why she sings it like that. Yeah, you have to do that pause. All girls are
Bro, you guys are all laughing right now. Why y'all laughing for?
Because
because you're black.
I'm not black. You're black. I'm Jamaican. Shut up. Why you guys always singing? You supposed to be listening to my story. I wasn't done with my story.
Just
I
the
don't want
way
to hear the
you
story
are.
anymore.
Why?
Because it's boring.
It's not boring. It's confusing because you guys keep getting confused.
Because we're not conscious.
Can we
Yes, you
can we
guys
play a
are.
karaoke game?
No.
There's a
Oh well, you can't
hope
talk about you guys friends. Yeah, you guys go play karaoke. Go sing.
Singing.
This one, this tall, red forward headed, bald headed out. Oh, it was that one singing. Whoops.
What's your favorite song?
Wrong one.
You should know you're beautiful just the way
Hello?
you are. Guys,
Hello?
take me down.
Oh.
Where you at?
I'm up here in the room.
How? Wait.
How high are you?
Hi. Can you see my head?
Sheikh, I'm here.
Oh.
Sheikh, I'm here.
Frick.
I'll go try it.
Hold on.
Okay, خلاص you have to go now.
Snow Dugan, girl, where you
All over.
think you can put my name? Snow
Who's
Dugan,
there?
girl, I just
Who's there?
wanna Google you tonight.
Yeah, go try
Guys, was my song good?
لابتوبك مش بيفضي. لابتوبك بيفضي.
Oh. What the heck is this?
Stop. Wait a minute. The way you move that good. Yo, be Sheikh, I want you to sing.
Snow Dugan.
Shut up.
Guys.
What's the song she
You
used to
wanna-
sing so much? With her cursive voice.
I am a lost boy from the.
From Neverland, you should run from Peter Pan.
Kill yourself, bro.
If this video is copyrighted, it's called they're trying to hold me back. Guys, remember, you were real. My aunt just came in the room saying that I'm being loud. Gotta turn it down a bit.
Oh, she got mad at you. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna kick you out when you're 18." Was she like?
Not gonna lie, he reminds me of Omar the funny guy.
Oh, I unadded him on everything.
Wow. Turn off.
Snow Dugan.
So, are you gonna tell us more about consciousness?
Yes, are you aware that we're here right now talking about a story?
No,
Oh.
because we're high.
Conscious?
Who?
Tried to...
Yeah, me too. Are you high?
Yeah, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Me too, guys. We're all high right now. Oh, we can't say that word.
How are you?
Everybody
Hi, how
gets
are you?
high sometimes,
Very.
you know.
No, I don't know. Didn't you guys gonna play a karaoke game? What happened to that?
I don't know. We
What do you
didn't
mean,
agree, bro.
Oh, why not? What's taking so long?
Ew. Who just said that? Made that weird noise.
What noise?
He said for real. شو هذا عليك؟ شو
For
زي
real.
that emoji.
Who?
Eh?
Shogun, what did you say?
The
I said
voices.
what?
Because I'm
Really?
nasty, or maybe because I'm nice.
Ew, that's no. Ask Twitter. Did you ask Twitter? Yeah, ما حد رد علي. They just liked it. What the hell? What did he say? What did he say? How do men get girls on raising as well as me?
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Be like,
How long is this video? 15 minutes.
hey, I'm trying to hit.